Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. How are you? How are you feeling today? How are you doing? So, today's video, I want to address to people that are especially lonely tonight. And first thing first, I want you to tell that it's completely normal. Everyone feel that way at some point or another. Everyone is lonely and it's okay. It happened and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? I try my best to make you feel less lonely, and I want to just hang out with you and spend some time together. First things, I bring you some tea and this very cute cup. It has flowers. It's actually a very old one. It had some flowers. You can drink if you want, but I promise it will help. It's just some regular tea, but everyone loves tea. I will give you some. Here you go. I will place it over here. Okay. I want you to tell that I want you to know that even though that right now you are feeling like the worst, like the most unhappiest person in the world, you still gonna be okay. Believe me, I've been through this. I think everyone been through this kind of stuff, and it's hard, it sucks, it feels like it's gonna always be that way, but it won't be. You still don't know the people that you're gonna meet. You still do not know all your friends that you're gonna make. And it's okay. Life is a journey. Not always is happy. I know that TikTok and social media made us think that everyone have such a great life, but our life sucks. It's okay. I used to think that way, and it's not true. They only shows you like a second of their lives, and one picture, 1 minute, 10 minutes, not their whole life, not their whole day. The video that you see is only a part of their days, not the whole life. That's why you should never compare yourself to what you see. That's very important, and you need to understand that and accept that, and you just cannot compare yourself to them, because that's not their true life. In the internet you can basically show whatever you want and create your completely different life that you're actually living, no? So do not believe in everything you see. But I bring you a gift because we all love gifts. So I have here two mist. One is, I actually don't know, but it said that share the warmth of the sunset with uplifting notes of vanilla orchid, sugared violet, and sheer sandalwood. If you enjoy, but another one said that slip into silk sheets with intoxicating yet delicate notes of black amber plum, vanilla woods, and musk. So, wherever you prefer. Me personally, I prefer the pink one. It's just more of a sweet kind of scent for me, but whatever you prefer. So I will spray you both of them, and you're gonna tell me which one you prefer, and I will give it to you, okay? It smells refreshing, but it's sweet scent, so if you like sweet scents, it's perfect for you. This one on the other hand is also a sweet scent, but it's more like a cupcake kind of scent, you know? This one is definitely more refreshing, and that's my favorite. But this smells like a cake, like a vanilla cupcake maybe. Still very nice scent. I think this is better for the summer, and this is better for the winter. I will give them to you, and you can choose which one you prefer. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay. I was on a trip. I went to a trip, and I bought myself this beautiful smile painting. It's handmade, of course, and it actually cost it was not as expensive as I think of it. You can see this beautiful lady here. The ocean. It's also a reminder that you really don't know what's gonna happen in your life. And even though right now you are feeling like completely piece of shit, there's still so much things that gonna be in your life. It's gonna make you feel happy, filled, and it's worth waiting for them. You're not gonna be, of course you can be, but for most of people, you're not gonna be traveling every single day. Because in social media makes you think that everyone is traveling 12 times a year, but you only are able to afford once, and that's okay. That's how life works, and it's normal. This is how most people live, you know. Someone even cannot afford to go to vacation, so even if you are offered only to go once a year, for someone it's a dream. So it's really important to appreciate what you have. I think it's very lovely. I would love this painting. So maybe I'll do a story, maybe for someone it will be helpful. When I was younger, I used to change school very often, just private reasons, and I was making friends and I was have to leave them. I was making friends again, have to leave them, and at some point I was feeling very lonely because everyone that I like to spend time with them, like as people, I have to like abandon them because I have to move out to another city, another country. And when I was, I think, 14, I decided that it's not worth to making new friends because I'm gonna move out like in the next 1 year and I'm gonna leave them, and I have to do it all over again in the new city. And now when I'm older and when I think about that, I think that I was having such a wrong mindset because of course you're gonna move out, but when you're gonna be older, you're gonna be adult, you're gonna move out, you're gonna go to work, and the real friends will stay with you. That's true. And I should be making more friends because I think that I missed out on such an amazing relationship that I do not have because I was just so, I don't know, stubborn because my mom told me that I should be making friends, but I was so stubborn that I didn't want to. And I miss out on so much great opportunities. And right now I think that even if you have to, for example, leave someone, go to another country, city, to college, if it is a really true and value relationship, it's gonna last. Believe me. I actually do not know what you are going through right now, and I cannot give you an advice for everything, but what I have learned through my whole life is that sometimes it is okay. A little background story for that. I was in I don't know what grade, but I was younger. I think I don't know how much, but I was younger. And I changed school, and this was the time that I decided to have no friends at all because why? There's no point. And the whole year I was all by myself. Of course I had my mom, my dad, my sister, but friends are important, and it was, I think, one of the most loneliest year of my life. And right now when I think back, I would act completely different because even though I was lonely, I also was able to learn a lot about myself, how to spend time with myself, what I like, what I do not like. I was able to, know myself as a person, and it's just very important because at some point of your life it's gonna be only you, and you need to learn to spend time with yourself. You need to learn how to love yourself, how to accept yourself, and then this lonely time when you are only with yourself won't be as hard. I'm telling you that. I am here always for you, and you have me as a friend. So it's important, and remember that it's not gonna be like that forever. At some point it will end. Sooner or later it will end. Bye bye, and remember to be strong, to love yourself, and everything is gonna be okay.